Hello, and welcome to the Xtify demo. I'll quickly show you today how to configure a notification for Android, iPhone, and BlackBerry all at once. Xtify helps brands and developers deliver highly targeted information to their mobile customers based on their users' preferences, behaviors, and real-time physical locations. We'll start in the Notification Manager and click on Create Notification. Here is where you have the ability to enable it for Android, iPhone, and for BlackBerry. I'm going to start with Android. First, you'll put in the notification subject. Here, for example, I'm inputting half off your morning coffee. Next, you're going to continue with your notification content, where you can directly type in your HTML text, or you can copy and paste it from another source. You have three choices of action type for Android. Launch App, which makes the button open your application. Open URL, which commands the button to open a specified URL. Here, I'm using coffee.com. Or Advanced, which lets you label the button, choose the action intent, the action categories, the action data, and you have the choice to show the notification screen or to collect polling data. Next, I'm going to enable my notification for iPhone, where you do basically the same thing. You drop in the notification subject. Here I'm writing half off your morning coffee, like I did for the Android notification. Then you have the button label, so here you can label the button however you wanted. I could write, I want coffee. You have the choice of the sound, the badge, and the button action, which could be none, open URL, custom data, where you could pass a key value pair, and the choice of a rich notification subject and a rich notification content. Finally, you can enable for BlackBerry, where you do the same thing, and then you click Next. On this screen, you have the available rules. First, you can choose Location, where you have the choice of all of the location and location groups you have previously put into the console. You can choose a location or a location group. So here I'm choosing my NYC Transportation Centers group and set the radius. I'm going to set the radius around these locations to 3 miles. After I submit it, I can see my selection below under Entities, and I click Save. Next, I'm going to input a schedule. Here, you also have the choice of all of the schedules you had previously input into the console. I'm going to choose Tuesday morning flights. I can see it appear below under my selected schedules, and I click Save. Next, we have the frequency rule, which is extremely important to make sure that your users do not receive your notifications more times than you intended. You have a choice of the maximum messaging rate per user, a minimum time between messages for each user, and a maximum number of messages to be sent to each user. The bottom rule, maximum number of messages to be sent to each user, is extremely important. If you only want your user to receive the message one time, you should input 1 here, and then you click Save. If you accidentally put in a rule that you don't want to use, you can drag the rule icon to the right to delete the rule. The console will then ask you if you're sure that you want to delete the rule. I click Cancel because I did not want to delete it. And next, on this page, you input a notification name that is something easily recognizable to you, so you'll be able to point it out in your list of notifications. At the bottom, you choose the application that you want to activate your notification for, and then you click Activate at the top to activate it, or click Save for later if you want to look back over it first. Finally, on this page, you can see all of your configured notifications and which ones are active. And that is how you set up a notification in the Xtify console.